So good morning, and first of all, happy Diwali to all of you. So to our today's topic is on unlocking careers in HVAC. Explore your future in the industry. Now, to give you a overview of the HVAC industry, first of all, what is HVAC? Now, I'm starting from the basics, considering that there might be people who are not at all connected with HVAC and have come over. So, I'm starting from the basics of what is actually HVAC. So, HVAC basically stands for heating, ventilating, and air conditioning. And what is the function of an HVAC system? So these systems regulate the indoor environment and maintain correct temperature, humidity, and indoor air quality in the spaces. So whenever if you go to a air conditioned space, you feel very comfortable. So that's the basic prime function of a HVAC system to monitor and maintain the indoor air quality. Now, when I say indoor air quality, both the things come into it: maintaining correct temperature and maintaining the correct humidity, because both temperature and humidity cause uncomfort to the human body, are uncomfortable to the human body. Especially humidity is very uncomfortable, and those people who are staying in coastal areas, for example, like Mumbai, or you can say Goa, or the Konkan area, or wherever, in the coastal areas which are connected to the sea. These areas are very highly humid. For that matter, even Dubai is quite humid. Then so the role in modern society. What is the role in the modern society? Now, HVAC systems are used for residential, commercial, and industrial applications for comfort and air quality. Now, in residential and commercial, they are used for comfort and air quality. But for industrial applications, they are also used in process. They are also used for manufacturing. For example, pharmaceutical industries is a very typical example for the applications in industry. Now, pharmaceutical industries, the capsules, tablets, or the medicine manufacturing requires a certain temperature and humidity under which they are manufactured, which is defined by the manufacturer. And whether though that environment of the factory is meeting the standards, the authorities decide. Authorities like FDA, Food and Drug Association. Then there is nowadays the time, since India has become the pharmacy of the world. We have US FDA and many other international bodies who regulate the quality and the standards of the pharmaceutical production. So in this way, HVAC systems are of prime importance in any pharmaceutical industry. Then similarly with food industry, where you need to maintain cleanliness. Also in the pharmaceutical industry, you need to maintain a certain level of cleanliness. Then in the food industry, where you need to maintain certain level of cleanliness, over there also air conditioning systems are used. So air quality, that's why I mentioned air quality. That air quality should be such that it is suitable for those products over there. Then the environmental impact of this. Now, basically, HVAC systems consume a very high power, but increasing emphasis on sustainable and energy efficient solutions to reduce carbon footprint should be the prime motive. Now I'll tell you, basically, if you see in any HVAC system, now when we come further, you will see that any HVAC system is utilizing the maximum energy in any commercial or residential or a hotel building, and or in any of these applications, wherever in all these MEP systems, HVAC is the maximum major electricity or power consuming service. So now, and what happens is, when it is a peak hour. Now, during peak hours, this consumption goes at a very high level, and the control should be done at these peak, especially at this peak hours. Now, when I mean peak hours, means when there is full summer, high humidity, the buildings are completely occupied. Then we can say that these are the peak conditions, and they consume very high amount of power, and the HVAC systems. So now what has happened, eventually there, and then there is an environmental impact also of all these systems. You know, this global warming and all these things which are happening, the ozone layer depletion because of this harmful, when the HVAC system works, it releases the heat rejection of the refrigerant. Now, this all comes in, when this all will be coming in when we explain you the HVAC systems and all, in the classes, in the further classes. But in short, I can tell you that if you might have seen, uh, if you have an air conditioner in your office or in your homes, there is a box which is installed outside, and this is called a condensing unit. And similarly, if you have huge chillers, if you just on the fan side, they are releasing hot air. Now this is called as the heat rejection. Now this heat is basically harmful for the environment. It's not good for the environment. And also, there are changes in the refrigerants. Nowadays, the refrigerants that are used in the HVAC systems are also, CFC free refrigerants are used. So R12, R22 were used initially, which are now banned and cancelled, and they have come out with R407, R134A, and all those type of refrigerants which are CFC free. But yet there is an increasing emphasis on sustainable energy efficient solutions to reduce this carbon footprint. Now, since all this heat energy, this heat which is rejected into the atmosphere, then since the HVAC systems are consuming very high power. Now, to generate this power, you utilize these turbines, these gas turbines and all these type of things which are used to generate electricity, which are again also harming the nature. So there are indirect impacts also on the environment. You know what I mean? There are indirect impacts on the environment because a high amount of power is generated for these HVAC systems and all these things. So the gas turbines run more, they have to run more, and hence there is an impact over there also on the environment. So an increasing emphasis on sustainable and energy efficient solutions to reduce this carbon footprint, and all these things, increase the carbon footprint. And this should also be the prime motive